looking at it very, very differently, because sometimes you cannot be part of a movement, but if you operate online in the same way that that movement does, then you might as well just be another agent for them.
You're a contributor.
And I get it too, because online, I'll be honest with you guys, if you're on YouTube, you want to get the quickest paycheck, be a minority, talk shit about the minority, you'll get a right-wing audience like this. If you're even half funny and charismatic, you'll shoot up to millions very quickly.
Of course.
I've seen it with other creators where they are one way, then they start doing this kind of content. And what happens is that insidiously, very in their back of their minds, something starts creeping in where it's audience capture. You get this backlash from the audience, which is incredibly positive. Which maybe with backlash doesn't work, but you get what I'm trying to say. And then you're constantly reaffirmed that you're correct, and that you're based, and that you're blah, blah, blah. And then you start redoing that content, and it gets bigger and bigger. By the time you know it, you're like captured by your audience. That's why a lot of these guys can't say anything bad about their side openly.
No.
Because the kind of feedback they get is so negative that they're almost pressured to do that. I'm incredibly proud when I put out a video and you guys disagree with me. And I don't take it down. And I don't feel bad. Now, if I'm wrong, I'll do another follow-up video and I'll admit it. But I will never be mad by the fact that I'm not beholden to you, the audience, when it comes to my values. These people will sell.
Yes, we're having a conversation, right? That we're discussing about issues. We're going through different perspectives. Okay, everyone's struggling. We're just trying to. There can be two things that can be true at the same time, right? We're trying to tackle one and tackle the other. You know, let's tackle the worst, and then we handle bad. The worst and bad. Let's try and do that. You know, let's have a discussion. Me, there's some content I had to stop making because some people in my comments, those videos I get so many comments. Usually, people who start YouTube, they lean into it, right? They lean into it. My friends haven't noticed it because they don't post diverse content. They just post that's good, but it's not help. But the point is, when I saw that, I was like, no. I'm like, no, I got an anime video to react to. I'm not doing that. I'm not talking about that. I'm not going to reference the video because I deleted most of the comments on that video. I didn't take it down, but I didn't, no. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not that type of creator, okay? I'm trying to have a discussion here, you know?